Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of Unpopular Review. My name is the technician David Saracen, and before I bring on my co-host tonight, or co-host for tonight, I'm sorry. I have a little bit of news, so I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break. Um, I've had a lot of stuff going on recently. I started a new job, and I've been refereeing a lot more recently. And yeah, just to make this clear, this is not a goodbye. This is just it's not goodbye forever. It's just, see you later for now. But I'll be on every once in a while. And yeah, without further ado, I'd like to bring on my co-host for this evening. We're gonna bring on, I believe, he likes to call himself Bad Guy Champ. I think he's a little bit more of a chump, but that's cool. This is Bad Guy Champ. Bad Guy Jack, what's going on, man?
Such a terrible introduction. You just pissed me off, kid. I mean, I was gonna say so you have some nice curls in your hair, but you know what? That does work. The worst curls I've ever seen. But
how do I have curls? I don't have curls. I don't
Can
have curls, right?
Can you introduce the next person? Can you introduce the next person?
Damn, okay. Well, we also have the wrestling doll Barbara with us here tonight. Barbara, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm doing fantastic.
That was great.
You might not have curls, but I do.
You have very nice curls, unlike whatever the thing is on top of his head. It looked like a dry sponge. Awful.
This is my natural hair. Well,
it's naturally really good. Like unlike him, he's naturally awful. But David, you said this was your last show, and you're gonna lead us into a really phenomenal show, and me and the Wrestling Dog can't wait to talk Raw and have a good time.
I appreciate it, man. Well, let's get the show underway. We already got a few comments. We got George Lewis saying, "What's up, guys? What's going on, George? Hope you're doing well today." We got Corey Francis in the comments here, saying, "What's up? How you doing, Corey?" He said that we are frozen. I don't think we're frozen. Not on my end, and I have the Facebook stream pulled up on another monitor, so it might be you. I don't know.
I was going to sing "Let It Go."
It's the technician, Bad Guy Champ, and the wrestling doll. You got that right, Mr. George Lewis. But we had, and what I thought was a pretty decent show tonight in terms of Monday Night Raw. Overall thoughts, I know I usually do overall thoughts at the end, but mix things up a little. Do it at the beginning this time. What did you guys think overall of tonight's show?
Why don't you go first, Wrestling Doll?
Oh, I'll go first. How sweet, such a gentleman. Well, overall, I thought it was really good tonight. A couple of matches here and there did surprise me as far as like the pairings, but there were some good matches. The ending was anticlimactic, but expected at the same time. Nothing much you can do about the queen, but only time will tell what will happen with her when she goes on to SmackDown. Yeah, Tina Karafuda clutches her to sleep to the point where she can't fight anymore.
I thought the main event was good until the end, and I agree. Like it caught me, it drove me in. It really brought me in because I was like, man, it looked like there was a few spots where I thought Bianca was going to win. I didn't think she was going to win, but there was a few spots where I thought she was going to win. I did not like. It was a twist because I really thought Shayna was going to win, but Doudrop got the win, so I was kind of like, okay, I guess. I mean.
Surprised me too, but I was like, this will be an interesting matchup on Thursday.
So,
yes.
Here's my thing on that. I think, I the thought came into my head tonight before the match was about to start, and I was like, you know what? Charlotte's not dropping the title tonight. You know why? Because they're gonna save the match for Crown Jewel. It's obvious. They want to get as many women's matches on Crown Jewel as possible. I mean, you already have two. Why not add a third one in there? Because, WWE, right? But yeah, and that's not me taking shots at WWE. I'm just saying, why not add a third match for the pay-per-view? So I think that's when Charlotte or Bianca will be like, hey, that's why they used the chair tonight, and edited a DQ. Bianca can say, hey, that's not fair. I want my rematch. Let's do this thing at Crown Jewel. And Charlotte will be like, okay, let's do this, Bianca will probably pick up the title. I hope Bianca picks up the title so we don't end up with crossovers. and Becky would likely drop the title to Sasha. So we'll have to see on that.
Possibly right, because Sasha is on. Because I had to figure it out, but Sasha is on SmackDown. Charlotte
Yes,
doesn't even think is on Crown Jewel at all, so I don't think that's going to be a possibility. I mean, the one thing I think is going to happen is they're going to do swap the belts again. Like, you know, hey, since you're on Raw and you're on SmackDown, you get this title, you get that title. So I think that's one
It's
thing.
possible, yes. It's very possible.
That's
That's what
one
they
of the
did with
things
the
I
tag
think
titles.
last year.
If you guys recall, with the I think was
Drew
it
Proctor and
the
Lita.
2019 draft? Was it the 2019 draft that did
Last
that,
year,
or the 2020?
2020.
2020. Okay. But yeah, let's dive into this episode of Raw. So, you know, kicking things off, we had Charlotte coming out to the ring, cutting a promo on Bianca, and Jack, what are we hearing in this promo?
Noise. I guess it's pretty much noise. You have
White
these
noise. That's all I heard too.
noise. I like when
White noise and
Charlotte.
whining.
Because Charlotte. I love when she comes out and she said, "Yeah, she's gonna get a title match tonight, and then she's gonna get a title match on Thursday." And y'all call me privileged. Yeah, we do. Yes.
Yeah, since day one.
Yeah, maybe day 3. You know, but the point is, like, that was a lot of nerve. But they come out. I think I stepped away for a minute because I knew it was going to lead up to a match. They were going to have a match later on to the night, late in the night. So, you know, they have the little back and forth promos, traditional Charlotte, like messing with the crowd. And she does such a great job. I got to give it to Charlotte. Like, she really does. Like, she did a thing where the crowd, and she said, "I suck." And then I think they were trying to do the what, and she was like, what? I don't know if she was going to ready to do a song featuring Nate Dogg at that moment, but I think she does really good. She's very she knows how to work the crowd, the audience. So yeah, you know, stuff. Promo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought, you know, this promo exchange, it was decent. You know, I don't know. I don't really have much to say on this. I really think that there's gonna be a title match on Thursday, and you know,
it is.
Is there a possibility that Bianca walks away with both titles just because?
No,
I think so. What do you think, Barbara?
I think maybe if they do have a title match with Charlotte in there, that Bianca will walk away with it, and that Sasha's gonna walk away with the SmackDown title. Nothing against Becky, but I think Sasha's just gonna walk away with it again. As far as like Charlotte goes, I feel like it was just white noise. Where's my champagne? Where's my balloons? Where's my parade? And then you got the commentary table. You got Byron, you got Jimmy, and then you got Charlotte's number one ass kisser, Corey Graves. He's complaining like, yeah, Charlotte's not getting all her stuff. Well, then where were you with her balloons, with her champagne, with her parade, with her music? Where were you with all that? And then Bianca comes out, and then they're both wearing cheap ass jumpsuits, and I'm like, what is going on with this? They're literally dressed like each other. Jumpsuits, clear heels. I'm like, what is going on? And then they start doing their thing, like going at each other, and then it led up to the match, which was good, except for that stupid ass ending. But it's Charlotte Flair. If it's not her way, it's the highway, and if it's the highway, everybody's screwed, even Miss Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, and I'm happy we're finally coming to the end of the Charlotte Bianca feud, because even in NXT, I really did not think this feud was that good. I didn't. I didn't like the matches that they had. I mean, tonight I think was the best of the matches that they had. You know, I was impressed. I was impressed with this. What do you think of this, bad guy? You seem like you
I was going to say that I feel like they match evenly. So to me, it's like they can't have a bad match. I mean, I'm not going to say this match was like match of the year, blah, 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 or 5 stars, you know, but I just think they really match 5 stars, baby, for the American dream, baby. Talk about hard times. Let me tell you about hard times, baby. But no, I think they match very well together, and but I just don't. I think the only time. Oh, stop kissing my flat ass! Stop.
Stop. The only king that I bow down to is no king, because I don't need to bow down to nobody, Mr. Elvis. You ain't my king.
Don't even call Mr. Elvis. Just call him Papa Smurf.
No, I don't. No, that's an insult to Papa Smurf. You know that, right?
Oh, then we'll just call him Child Smurf. We'll just Kid Smurf.
Maybe
but thank you for watching, Elvis. I know you just get in the chat so we can just insult you. It's like, I don't know why you love that stuff, but whatever. But yeah, I just think they match up evenly. I mean, even when they were in NXT, I forgot about that, but it wasn't even really a feud. It was a match. But I think Bianca has gotten so much into her own that
You're my friend, not my king. There's a difference.
He's the king of darkness. Like
no, he's the king of kissing Roman Reigns' ass.
Oh,
that's what he's the king of.
That's a lot of ass to be kissing. Well, maybe not.
And if he doesn't like it, then too bad.
Speaking of kings, so we had the semifinal round for the King of the Ring tournament tonight. It was Jinder Mahal and Xavier Woods, and I thought this was actually a really good match. We'll start with Miss Wrestling Doll Barbara. What did you think of this match?
I was happy with this match. I liked everything about it. I was waiting to see Jinder Mahal do some stupid trick so that he could win and go against Finn. But
I'm surprised.
But Xavier did his thing. He did his finisher, which I'm not sure what it's called, but
like an elbow. Yeah, it's just like a regular.
It's just an elbow drop. That's what it's called. It's just an
the elbow drop. Well, I don't know if they give it a move for when he gets on the top.
Yeah, it's like a springboard elbow. It's a little fancy.
When he did that, I knew. I was in shock. My mouth turned into an O. I was like, "Hallelujah!" No Jinder in the finals, and I like both of them. So this is going to be a good match.
You like Jinder Mahal?
I don't care for Jinder Mahal.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, I'm saying good. I mean, if you like Jinder Mahal, cool. But like, I was like, wait, what? He got a fan? I thought that good for Xavier. You know, like really good for him. I always hear online how he really wanted to bring back the King of the Ring, which is back. He's in the semifinals. I think him and Finn is going to actually have a really fun match, and this is I'm going to give some credit to I'm gonna give credit to the executive consultant because he always pointed out how like Xavier Woods is kind of almost like the New Day member who kind of get overlooked. You got Kofi, Big E, and they accomplished some really big things. But Xavier Woods is really good. You know,
he is. That's why he's my favorite in the New Day.
Yeah. He's a very underrated in-ring performer, and he's very underrated on the mic as well. Like that Finn Balor, that competition between him and Balor after after Balor's match, I thought that was that's a proper way to hype up a feud and a proper way because I'm sure whoever wins this they'll be going to a feud with each other right after Crown Jewel. I think it's gonna be obvious, and I think
aren't they on two different brands? I think
New Day's
that's right. Because
Balor's and Raw.
Get together, Sanderson.
It's not the same without the microphone. Come on, Ron. Okay, Mr. Kennedy.
Sanderson.
You'll be hearing that from me in a month at the other local show I'm going to.
But yeah, so overall, really great match. Xavier Woods, obviously, he picked up the win, and I'm excited for these King of the Ring finals, and I really think that Xavier Woods is going to pull off the win here. What do you guys think?
I think it's a fair 50-50 chance. I'm rooting for both of them. So
I can't laugh.
I can't pick, but there's a possibility Xavier will win, and there's a possibility that Finn's gonna win. And even though I said last time that Finn might wipe the floor with Xavier if he were to win, but based on what I saw tonight, it's a 50-50 chance, at least for me.
I think honestly, I mean it would benefit either man either way. Yeah, because Finn Balor, he'll be like, instead of calling me the king, call me the prince, because that's what he wants in New Japan.
The prince, call me the king.
Other way,
prince, right? They call him.
Yes, that's what it says when he comes out with his intro.
Yeah, I know that guy.
UPR's own Mr. The Chosen One, Stefan Duviello. What's going on, man?
Why is he chosen? What, chosen for Duck Goose? What is he chosen for?
That's his nickname.
I don't know these things. No one tell me nothing.
Have you? What is that not his nickname anymore? Maybe I'm not the one paying attention.
I don't think neither one of us are.
I've done a couple shows with him. Like I don't understand.
It's just going off to a great start, ladies and gentlemen.
It's fantastic story. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
Fantastic Four.
Yep. Fantastic Four. We are the Fantastic Three right now.
It sucks.
So this next match we
What
before
about
we
us?
get into this next match we had
Thank you. That is yeah, because
Okay,
it's like
that
three
was-
people here. Good job. What about us?
so
Closing that.
unnecessary, but okay. So before we get into this next match, we actually had a backstage segment with Austin Theory getting interviewed. This got interrupted by the 24/7 title chase segment.
Flippity do guy.
So R-Truth ends up in the face of Austin Theory, and Austin Theory, they exchange some words. Then they go out there and they were gonna have a match, and R-Truth accepted the challenge. But what he didn't tell Austin Theory is that he didn't accept the challenge on his behalf. He accepted the challenge for R-Truth's friend. So they basically did what didn't somebody do this last week or the week before on like SmackDown or Raw? I don't remember. Somebody did this exact same thing. Like I didn't accept the challenge. Sonya did this and instead had Shayna
come on.
Yeah. So
I made it
this
a
happened on
2-on-1 handicap.
SmackDown. And now instead of Austin Theory versus R-Truth, we got Austin Theory versus Jeff Hardy, which I think was a pretty decent match. This feud, I'm sure they were gonna go a little bit longer with this feud, but it's gonna be dead in the water after today because Austin's on Raw, Jeff's on SmackDown, and yeah.
I think it was.
What did you guys think of this match?
I think it was just to kill time. It was this was going to be any big feud, like next week or what was it that Friday? This Friday, that pretty much the draft is going to everything that happened with the draft is going to be like if you're on SmackDown, you're SmackDown, if you're on Raw, blah blah blah. Austin Theory getting the win clean. Good. It shows that he's here to play. He's a player. I mean, he cheated last week, sure, whatever. He's a heel, but to beat someone clean, I mean, that was a clean win. Good. I didn't know how they were going to do it. They had him, and Jeff Hardy's fine. Like I feel like the wrestling community is all like, oh no, they're burying Jeff Hardy. I'm so upset. They don't know what they're doing.
No, they still made him look strong at the end of the night.
Oh, just cut me the
They
hell.
really did make him look strong in the end. Especially with that twist of fate on the boy and then taking a selfie on his phone.
Good.
Exactly. That's
a good picture. You should never delete it. Like that. There you go. Took a picture with one of his heroes.
It was better than the one that Austin took.
Yeah, it was. Jeff Hardy was up. Like Austin Theory was laid out. Looked like somebody had a hangover.
His face was funnier.
You do not like Austin Theory. Jeez. Austin Theory due to you.
Maybe he owes money.
Act like an idiot on NXT.
I don't know. I mean, maybe she's friends with Austin Theory. Maybe he like you said, he owes her some money.
Yeah, she never got paid,
so now she has a personal vendetta against him. I don't know.
He's a vendetta. Did you just leave on air?
Did I just what?
Nothing, Sanderson. Carry on. You're doing great.
Don't ask me. I didn't hear what he said either.
Unbelievable.
Anyways, getting to the next match, we had Big E and Drew McIntyre taking on the Dirty Dogs in a rematch from last week.
2 weeks ago.
Right?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Okay. But yeah, I think this match was okay. Like Corey said earlier, this is another filler match. It wasn't anything, special. It was just the main purpose of tonight. I think tonight served this purpose really well, and that was to remind the people of what's happening at Crown Jewel. And I think they're actually doing a really good job of building up this Crown Jewel show, unlike the other Saudi pay-per-views that they've had in the past. What do you guys think about that?
You want to take a shot at first, wrestling though?
Well, when I was watching this match, besides thinking, oh, they're going to work well together this time because they're going to be cordial and all that, when I saw the Dirty Dogs, the first thing I thought was, why do they have their outfits look like Pepto-Bismol pills today? But the match was good. Wasn't the best. Wasn't the worst. It was good. It did what it needed to do. And then when it got to the end and when they when Big E grabbed Drew around and it looked like they were like, oh, we want to fight. But instead it was just the exchanging of words and keeping it cordial up until Crown Jewel, where they're going to beat each other's senses until one of them becomes the either retains the championship or becomes the new champion.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was this really cool spot here where Bobby Roode or Big Bob
No, we're not going with Big Bob. There's only one big. It's Biggie.
There we go.
Big Bob.
I didn't know where this was going. I just one big. I didn't know, but yeah,
That doesn't work for him.
No, yeah, but Robert. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, go ahead. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go. I'm sorry, Ron.
I like messing with the kid. He's a good guy. But I was going to say there was this really cool spot where Robert threw Dolph Ziggler up and hit like this air famouser thing. I thought that was really cool, but the match was really nothing. I think it just was like, to me, it was just, what? It was so funny. I didn't even make a funny.
I don't know. It was just funny. You were just like, this match was a whole lot of nothing. Like
it was like this whole nothing burger. It was like a burger, and there's just a nothing burger is like literally just buns and there's nothing there.
There's buns and there's nothing there.
Yeah, it's just buns and nothing there.
Oh, you're killing me, Ron.
Oh no, that's Michael Myers. Apparently, he was doing that over the weekend. That's why they hired me here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here for the pop culture jokes, and I'm waiting for someone to put up a corn because people are so mean to me. I agree with Dave.
You're gonna use corn because people are mean to you?
No, people put up corn because my jokes are like for the intelligent people, and some people don't understand my humor.
People should put up
the nice corny
your
kind.
jokes because you're corny.
No, don't. Who's backstage? Get out of here.
Who else is backstage?
Whoever's backstage probably have a bat cave somewhere.
Oh man, kill me.
That's awful.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
Batman anyway. Carry on.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching a popular review, Raw Results Edition. I am the technician David Harrison, alongside Bad Guy Chip and the wrestling doll Barbara. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back after these messages.
Hit Row got called up from NXT to the main roster. Hit Row has not been a thing for very long. They just started. They were feuding with Legado del Fantasma. I feel like they all need a little bit more seasoning. I feel like even if you brought just one person up, I
wouldn't pick Swerve out of all of them.
Swerve is ready. Swerve is ready to be a champion. He's ready to be NXT champion. He's ready to be, an IC champion. He's just ready. But if you called up all of them, I don't know. Right? Tell me how you feel about this. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I'm not big on Hit Row. I mean, Swerve is the only one that I would have picked to gone up to either SmackDown or Raw because he's actually ready. I feel like the rest of them needed more time, especially BFAP. She needs a lot more time.
Right.
She's only been in that ring two times?
As my brother Anthony says all the time, you ride.
Hey, it's Mariah May. You may know me as The Glamour, and you're watching Unpopular Review.
Well, thank you to the beautiful Mariah May for the shout out to Unpopular Review. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are reviewing Monday Night Raw. I am the technician once again, alongside Bad Guy Champ and the wrestling doll Barbara. Sorry, I was gonna say the wrestling ball Darbra. I don't know. I was mixing up my words.
Okay.
But let's get into this. Let's get into this next match. So before this before this match, we got a refresher of last week of what happened between Mansoor and Cedric Alexander. Between Mansoor and Mustafa Ali. With Mustafa seemingly turning on a tag team partner.
Good.
Another tag team breakup. Why are you saying good? I'm curious. What are your thoughts on this, Ron?
Mansoor's dead weight. I mean, Ali's already just going down. I don't need extra weight to bring me down. Like the way they've been booking Ali. Like Mansoor is just. I gotta give Mansoor this. I happened to realize he had an Instagram, and I was going on his Instagram, and he had this picture from Sonic Adventure 2. Huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Had points, but Mansoor is dead weight. Matter of fact, Mansoor is so good. Yes, good that Ali dropped
Mansoor
it.
did it you.
Be dead weight to Ali, apparently.
What did he do? He popped up on my TV. Go away with your broad shoulders.
What do you mean he popped up on your TV? He's been doing. He's doing great now. He just beat Cedric Alexander.
Which was awesome. I was so surprised.
It lit a fire under his ass. Then after he said he was going to
be on fire.
Ali senseless at Crown Jewel, and this is probably going to be, it's a little. I think this is literally this breakup is just gonna lead back into a reuniting of the tag team, just in a heel fashion.
I can see that. I don't know about heel. I don't know.
Unless you want to present Mansoor, and because after this promo from Mansoor, I took him a little bit more seriously. It's just like, damn, okay, because you could see like he was serious about what he was talking about. Like he wasn't smiling, he wasn't joking around. He was serious, and I think he was presenting a heel like he was being more heel like, and I have a feeling that if they don't get back together, Mansoor is going to end up being the babyface in this feud.
He's definitely the babyface. He's definitely
Barbara,
the babyface.
Barbara, what do you think about this?
Well, I'll be honest. When I first saw the matchup, I'm like, yeah, Mansoor's going to die.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
How is Mansoor going to die? It's Mansoor is taller than Cedric Alexander, right? How is Mansoor
Listen. From the last time I saw them wrestling against the Hurt Business and how badly they lost.
Mm-hmm.
The Hurt Business always takes an L.
They took a W the last time. But anyways, I thought that Mansoor was going to die because he was going to get beaten senseless by Cedric Alexander. But the fire got lit under his ass, and he kicked Cedric Alexander's ass to the ground to where Ali comes out, and then he starts talking his nonsense, and then Mansoor finally gets the balls to stand up to him and tell him, shut up, you listen to me, I'm going to beat your ass senseless when we get to Crown Jewel, which I called about maybe a week or two ago, that saying that these two were going to wrestle each other. And I said I wanted to see that, and it's coming.
That's great.
Yep.
No, that's great. I think the match is going to be actually really good. But you guys keep saying like
Mansoor's going to go crazy.
They said they lit a fire.
The look on Ali's face when he saw how angry he was, like it was like, oh my God, what did I do to this man?
Probably owes him money.
But
I keep saying they lit a fire underneath his ass. That's probably why I think he's ass, because I keep smelling his ass because he's on fire. Like, I don't know. I don't really buy so much of it. But I think the match is going to be great, though. I think, nonetheless, all seriousness, I think it's going to be a fun match. And I agree with what you were saying, Technician, about them being a team. But I don't think heel so much. I think what Ali was always trying to do is toughen him up. Because, he'll come out, he smiles with stupid sideburns, because I think those sideburns suck. But he comes out, what?
What did Mansoor do to you? Like, jeez. And like,
that is the question of the day from Dave. They went you with everybody.
He asked me that like 8 times today.
Yeah, the ass comment, like, that wasn't weird. That wasn't weird at
all.
What? Oh, man. Ron, you're funny, man.
I want to know what you was like in kindergarten. If someone kicked you a building block, what did I do to you? Someone put mayonnaise in your sandwich. What did I do to you?
Mayonnaise on my sandwich? I happen to like mayo in my sandwiches, okay?
Me too, so that wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like putting ketchup.
It's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and someone added mayonnaise.
Oh, no, I wouldn't eat that anyways. I don't like peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter is disgusting.
Thank you.
I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yay, more people that don't like peanut butter. Anyways, let's move on.
Getting into this next match, or this next segment, so we had RKBRO backstage, and since Jack wants to make fun of me all night tonight, how about Jack recites what happened in this segment?
Well, this is the part where I asked, what did I do to you? So we have this thing where RKBRO, they have a match against the Street Profit, right? Like,
yes.
I thought that was fun for a bit. I know there was some backstage stuff going on. The Street Profit is out there and backstage, and they're talking about they want to smoke. Then AJ Styles,
we're gonna go get the smoke.
They'll get the smoke. Yeah, talking about they're gonna get the winners of from Crown Jewel. And then, AJ and Omos come out, and Omos Omos is great. I mean, he barely talks.
Doesn't say much, but it works.
But it works, because even when he says, I built this house, and AJ's like, no, my name's on the deed too.
Like, this is my house. Like,
yeah,
no.
Our house. We. He became French. We. I thought, and then, they had this match. I mean, it was really, and I don't want to sound cheesy, but it really was nothing, because we didn't get a winner at all. We had interference. I mean, AJ Styles come in and he hits the phenomenal forearm, and then Omos just go crazy, just killing everybody. He gets Riddle and he chokes him on the apron. I don't know what happened to
that was an
Dawson.
anticlimactic choke slam.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, it was. I mean, we didn't get a lot of finishes. I don't think we had a lot of finishes tonight. And I was actually kind of interested in Street Profit against RKBRO. I was like, that's
that
different.
could be an interesting feud.
And I think that's what they did. It's sometimes what WWE does is that it's a teaser. Like I agree, it was anticlimactic, but we got a question here.
Anthony, I think we'll get to these more of these questions either if you guys want to cover them at the end of the segment or towards the end of the show. That's usually where I like to cover questions. But we appreciate it, and we'll get back to you on that one. All right, Anthony.
Yeah, you run the show, technician. We do however you want to run it.
It's your night tonight.
Speaking of which, let's catch up with some of these comments here.
Nice.
George says, I agree with David. I think that Bianca will face Charlotte. Okay, this is like 10 minutes ago. I think, did somebody already highlight this comment, or how far behind am I on these comments? I'm a horrible person.
Okay. Briefly.
All right, so I'll go through these comments briefly. So George agrees, with me that he thinks Bianca will face Charlotte for the championship at Crown Jewel, and Bianca will win. So that's what I think is going to happen. I think it's always to me. George's going to win against Mustafa. I think so too. I think he's going to beat Mustafa, and then basically show Mustafa like, hey, I'm ready. I'm in business. Let's do this, and then turn heel. The look he gave to Mustafa Ali surprised me, but I agree with David. I could see Ali and Mansoor reunite as a tag team, but as a heel tag team. Corey thinks that Ali's gonna win. Ali wanted this, and now he's gonna get an angry Mansoor at Crown Jewel.
Like you absolutely, asked for it, honey.
The wrestling doll didn't get the memo to wear red tonight. She's wearing red right now. What are you talking?
And I'm wearing blue.
All three of us are wearing red.
Bad guy champ. So.
And me, hello, representing the Boston Red Sox, gonna win the World Series this year.
Those are terrible Sox.
Whatever. So and apparently, according to George Lewis, RK-Bro are gonna retain the Raw Tag Team Championship at Crown Jewel. We'll have to see. Honestly, I'm not expecting it to go that way. I'm expecting it to go either ways because I don't know.
Oh, really?
Booking is weird with WWE sometimes.
I know that guy.
Anthony says, "What's going on? What's going on, Anthony? Welcome to the show, man. How you doing tonight?" My mom says, "Go Red Sox."
What about the black?
Your mom's so pretty.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I always had like random socks I could just put. What about these? But whatever. Carry on. What's the next thing? Hey, what'd you expect?
I don't understand.
Damn, what a bad guy chance to you.
There you go.
Stop.
Oh, I'm posting that so much in the chat tomorrow. Oh, as a matter of fact, when we get off air, I'm posting that. What did I do to you?
Whatever. Anyways, so we have the semifinal Queen's Crown tournament match between Shayna Baszler and Doudrop. And Barbara, how about you tell us what happened in this match?
Well, let's see. It starts with them coming in the ring. First off, when I saw
or Mike Knox can say it like.
I was surprised seeing Shayna in like pink, and I was like, okay. But then she comes out, Doudrop comes out, and then out of nowhere, Zelina comes out. I'm like, oh gosh, she's gonna go into commentary, start talking smack, being annoying, distracting them. But no, she just put on the crown, put on the cape, and was like, I'm gonna sit down and be the queen because this will be me on Thursday. But nonetheless, the match was good. Shayna did what I thought she was going to do, which was try to kick her down by going for one of her legs. But she fought back. And when it came to the Carefooted clutch, she fought out of it both times and pinned Shayna down. And 1, 2, 3. Like a lot of people in that room, I was surprised, but she won.
Me too.
I was very surprised. I mean,
I thought Shayna was going to win, but.
Same here. I mean, that just changed. Yeah. That comment right there, Shayna was robbed. I mean, congratulations to Doudrop, but I didn't think I would have booked it that way. I mean, and I guess they didn't have it because one of the things, so when you win the King of the Ring, you wear the crown, you run around and stuff like that. I don't think she would have done that anyway because it just don't really fit her. It doesn't fit her character. I couldn't see her doing those things. So I don't know. I guess they thought like, hey, maybe take her out, and when they're between Doudrop and Zelina Vega, they could just, I don't know. I I didn't get it. I just didn't understand. Like I watched it, I kind of just stopped and I was like, okay, what? I don't know. I don't want to raise my blood pressure.
Maybe they wanted to give Drop a new push.
Yeah, and that's probably what it is. They figure they're gonna give her a push or something like that. I guess. Technician, I don't think we heard your thoughts. I mean, we both were all surprised. What was your thought about that as you drink your Starbucks latte?
It's not a Starbucks latte. It's water.
Stop yelling at me, David. Stop yelling, please.
He's drinking water. You're drinking tea, and I'm drinking soda, which looks like an iced latte, which I don't drink coffee. So
especially with the ice, yeah.
It does look like an iced latte, but
unless
we're
it's a
gonna
dire
coffee shop,
emergency,
you don't
you'll
know
never
this.
catch me drinking coffee.
Whatever. Anyways, yeah, my thoughts on this match. I was a little surprised. I wanted Shayna to win this. I'm not interested in seeing Zelina and Doudrop. I think at this point, I honestly think that Doudrop is gonna win because I think Doudrop is more. Doudrop is a very good character for the kids. Doudrop, her character is mainly to entertain the children. That's what it is, and they'll see like Queen Doudrop. Oh, you can. It's more of those games where you can achieve your dreams if you put your mind to it, which was supposed to be Layla's gimmick. And then she turned and then she turned heel. And Eva Marie's been gone since like I don't know the beginning of last century.
Since Shayna broke her arm.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? She's been going for like what 2-3 weeks the last century. She hasn't been gone that long.
It's
2-3 weeks. It's like the beginning of the century for me.
That's why it's been nicer slightly.
Shut up, David.
No talking of the evolution.
Shut your mouth, David. David, shut your mouth, you silly kid.
Zelina Vega looked good tonight. I think she actually did look very good. I think the Queen fits her. So I want Zelina to win. But naturally, I think that Doudrop is going to win because it's going to be something for
I can see what
the
you mean,
kids.
It's for the children, and again, it kind of works more for her than hey, what up, man? It works more for her than I think Zelina. I mean, yeah, I guess I see what you mean.
Okay.
I like
anyways,
frustrated. He just gets this little vein in the corner of his head.
Anyways, yeah. So that's
my
thoughts on that match.
It's Thursday. This Thursday.
Yeah. So the pay-per-view is taking place in Saudi Arabia. If you watch Raw tonight, you may or may not have found out. No, that's just me being rude. But yeah. So what's up?
Nothing.
Did you say Robert Roode?
David Roode.
Oh, speaking of Robert Roode, they gave him the Glorious nickname back. So that makes me kind of curious as to, maybe I'm reading way too far into it, which I probably am. And I probably, like I said, I am. But they give him the Glorious, they give him the Glorious nickname back when they introduced Ziggler and Roode.
Oh.
And it makes me curious, is he going to go back to that gimmick? Because he said that he was done with that gimmick, that is, he wants to drop it and do something else. But it's just like, what else can he do? Like, what?
He could hold Dolph Ziggler's coats.
Maybe he can be like, maybe he can be like Morrison and try to meditate to find his new gimmick.
He don't look flexible enough.
I forgot. We didn't talk about that. What did you guys think of this? I thought it was a little weird. But, I mean, whatever works for Morrison.
Here's the thing. When I see that gimmick, it feels like a slightly more calm, not so super annoying version of John Gacy's character on Joe Gacy's character on NXT when he does the whole peace and that the ring is our safe place. Like, he makes the whole peace thing feel like a cult. But Morrison is just like trying to figure out himself, I guess, while The Miz is gone on Dancing with the Stars doing his thing.
Okay. Are we doing predictions for Crown Jewel? I am not sure. We
are. Can I talk for a minute? Yes, we are. Wednesday. We don't have the exact time, but if you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, David, that wasn't an attack, my friend. I just wanted to get him because I knew this stuff. It's right here in my brain, and I want to spit the knowledge out. But yes, we have one on Wednesday. It's supposed to be somewhere after 6. But if you are following us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all that stuff, you'll know. So just follow us on social media. And
I'll speak about Eva Marie how I want, Elvis. Bye.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I'm like Eva Marie.
Hi,
Sorry.
Okay,
Damn,
so
I wish-
apparently I'm being demanded to read a comment, so I'm gonna go back and read this comment before I get before somebody
Yeah,
shows
what
up
did
my
you
house.
do to
It's about
Uh,
the booking paradox, and that's why she's going to that Dewdrop
So-
one.
What are your
Is that his-
Anthony Madonna is asking, what are your guys' thoughts of Paige possibly returning to the ring? I mean, to me, it makes no sense. She's I guess, she's a former Divas champion. Does she have more to do? Yes. But, like, she's already, like, we saw what happened last time. We had a scare. She almost got herself paralyzed, basically, the last time she stepped in the ring. It wasn't her fault. But, it just goes to show how weak her neck was. Like, one kick to the back and it could all be over. So, to me, I don't think we need to see it. Will we see it maybe a one time in a row where Rumble would turn? Sure. But I'm not really keen on a full-time return. Would I like to see it? Yes. But I think the best interest in Paige's health is to stay away from the ring and come back for one-offs like the Royal Rumble or, yeah. What do you guys think about this?
I think if she's healthy enough, then sure. I mean, you look at people like Edge, Daniel Bryan, and they were Edge. What was it, like 9 years or something like that? He was retired, and it was from his neck. And you heard, one bad fall, then he's paralyzed for the rest of his life. And the technology now and science and all that stuff. I know I'm not putting it in the most elegant way. If she's healthy enough and she can do it, sure. If not, I mean, you're not. Like you said, health first, but if she can come back, cool. I mean, I think she was a really great part in that division, and I think it got really cut short. And I think the matches that she can have, it makes you kind of go like, man, that'd be some fun matches. As long as she's healthy enough to do it. So, as long as she's healthy, then sure.
I completely
Right,
agree
Barbara?
on both. I agree with both of you guys. I agree that if she's not feeling good and like if her health isn't good enough, she shouldn't be back in the ring, risking herself to even worse conditions. But if she is healthy enough and is strong enough to do it, she can make a return like Edge in the 2020 Rumble and surprise the hell out of everybody.
Yep.
Especially when he had a surgery that he wasn't supposed to come back from and just be stuck for the rest of his life. Mm-hmm. So if he can do it, she can do it too.
Yeah, and she's much younger. Think about that. She's much younger. You think about people, like I said, Edge, Daniel Bryan, Sting. Like, I don't know if he had any surgery or anything like that, but I mean, there was a period where he couldn't wrestle. He retired, and now looking at him, he's feuding with one of the Horsemen. I can't even think of his name now. I'm sorry. I know it's not Glock Anderson. It's the other guy.
Don't ask me. I don't watch too much AEW right now to know.
It's gonna hit my Blanchard. He's feuding with. I don't even think he's feuding with Blanchard. But my point is, he's in the ring again, so she's healthy enough and can do it. Sure. I mean, cool. On to the next segment, technician. What's the next thing? What's going on here?
All right, so we had Finn Balor taking on Mason. What I thought was actually a pretty decent match. What did you guys think of this?
I did this. Can I show you what I did?
What is he doing?
No, he just walked away. That was it.
Okay.
I guess he considered this match a bathroom break, which I didn't. I thought it was fine. But Barbara, your thoughts since cut
me the hell off.
Yeah, I'm cutting you off this time, Ron. You don't even want to watch the match.
What did I do to you?
What did Mace do to you, Jack? Jeez.
I mean, Mace he's a big dude. It's just you knew it was a filler match. I mean, Finn
but this one was a filler match with a purpose. This filler match, since Xavier Woods was watching on the throne, the purpose of it was for Finn to win, to show Xavier, I'm not here to play games. When Crown Jewel comes, I'm going to beat your ass. That's what that said, especially when they had the little confrontation afterwards. But the match overall was actually pretty good. I was surprised to see how fast Mace could move in the ring. I've only seen him once or twice. I saw him live once. I didn't really get to see too much of him in the ring at that time, but watching him, he was pretty good. But Finn, as always, kicked ass.
Yep. These are two really, really random comments. It's just
no, because I couldn't think about.
No, they were correct. They were helping a bad guy over here.
It's not random. It's random. You don't pay attention. Yeah, I've had a hard time picking up which Four Horsemen was, and that's why I said, "What are these names? What are they doing?" Yeah, I can just imagine you right now, just like, what are these names? I'm sorry, technician. You know, if this is
Flair was complaining about a conspiracy theory against her. Can we talk about how she's sounding like Sami Zayn right now?
Yeah, I was gonna say she sounded like Sami Zayn. Oh man, that's gonna be the whole gimmick on SmackDown, and her and Sami are probably gonna pair up for this.
Yeah, they can be the conspiracy opportunists.
But yeah, at the end of the match, I thought we talked about this earlier. I think I'm really excited for this match. It wasn't about the match. Yeah, I know.
We know, but it was so good.
What? You're boring to watch, Elvis.
Bye.
Elvis, you're more boring than watching Paige draw.
You are out. Go away. Bye.
Why do y'all entertain this man who's like under 5'3"? Like, what are we doing here? Stop it. Like, what?
I don't watch sports like that. Bye.
I don't either. But yeah, no, it wasn't about the match. Finn had to get the win. You know, he had to build a little more momentum. Excuse me.
More power when
I heard that. It was like, duh. But yeah, no, absolutely. It was definitely for Finn to just get this win. And, you know, when they go on Thursday, I think it's going to be a fun match. I think it's actually going to be really, really good. And it honestly, for me, it's not even a showcase so much for, I don't know how this match is going to be mapped out, right? But this match to me is a great way so people can get more eyes on Xavier. Because like you were saying earlier, technician, underrated. A lot of people don't pay. Everyone knows what Finn can do. Like, Finn is great. He's a great one. I think Xavier is a great one too, but a lot of times you just get lost in that shuffle. It's like we talk Kofi, Big E, you know, these guys, one former WWE champion, one current WWE champion. And, you know, Xavier has done more tag team stuff. Because even then you look at his resume, I don't think he has any, not I don't think, let me be clear and sure. He don't have no single titles in there. So I think it's going to be a great showcase for him, and I think the match is going to be fun. And I can't wait to do a prediction show on Wednesday. Or someone do it, but I can't wait to see what the prediction show is on Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm also looking at this tweet. Sean Ross is tweeting, you know, it's getting so disheartening watching the show. Nothing ever ends up mattering. And I completely disagree. I thought Raw was actually pretty solid tonight. But I think a lot of people are upset that the way that the show ended. And it's just like, to me, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we're gonna get the match on Thursday.
It's not a huge deal. It's just very annoying, but also a Charlotte Flair move. If I can't keep the title, you can't get the title.
I think
that is a Charlotte Flair move. I'll agree with you on that one. That is a Charlotte Flair move. So
if the
title match doesn't happen, we'll get the swapping. But bad guy, you were saying?
No, I'm sorry. I was gonna just say, like, I just think people and the fans, they get tired of, like, WWE depends a lot on those, like, disqualification endings. So sometimes, like,
it's annoying. When I saw that, I didn't get that. I was like, wait, what? What happens when they get disqualified? I didn't get it. I had to look up to see what happens. Oh, nothing happens to them.
Nothing happens. A lot of times it just seemed like you were saying earlier, like, that's anticlimactic. And Corey's saying that's heel heat. And I agree it's heel heat, but it's almost like they do it so much that people are just getting tired of it. That's all. A lot of people are just getting tired of it. So I think that's what it is. I didn't think Raw was awful. There's a lot of spots that I might have just, you know, walked off for a minute. So I missed certain things. So I didn't think it was awful, but I'm not going to sit here at the same time and say, man, that was a 5-star show. You know, I'm not going to go that far. I would say and say there was some good, there was some bad. I didn't think. It was a capital M. You got to go meh. You gotta make that you gotta add some sound to it. You know what I mean? Now, meh. You know, you gotta make it. So go on to the next one.
I'll let you do that. That's your thing.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, you're funny, man. But let's catch up with some of these comments, and we'll plug some of the next week's shows, and we'll wrap up. But yeah. So George says, Elvis Martinez, you're boring, bro. Nice.
Thank you, George.
That match, I'm excited to see Edge versus Seth Rollins, Hell in a Cell. That's going to be straight fire. I completely agree.
I think it's going to be great.
I think
this pay-per-view sounds more fire than Extreme Rules this year.
Honestly, I think, like I said, they're doing a really good job at building up to Crown Jewel. And I think
Raw is why, because Extreme Rules sucked.
Yeah, like Raw was actually pretty solid tonight, but of course, you know, the IWC is the IWC. You know, we're all a part of it, but hey, I think the setup for the Spear was worse than the DQ. Okay. Big fan of sports entertainment. I think this person's new here. Welcome. What's next for Shayna Baszler's? You mean Shayna Baszler? Okay.
Well, what's next for Shayna Baszler? She's going to be Sonya Deville's hitman for Naomi.
I think that's very possible. Shayna's going to SmackDown, right?
Yeah, she's going to. I had to think about that. That's interesting.
Sonya's just probably, if Naomi wants a match, she's going to be like, Shayna, go.
And Barbara, so is our boy Ricochet is going to
SmackDown. Hopefully he gets a push, and if it's with Happy Corbin, I'm going to explode.
Oh yeah, no, they're going to push him right off a cliff.
Hey.
And then
I'm offended by that. I am offended.
I know you are. I feel how excited you are. Like, I like Ricochet too.
No, apparently not.
No, I do like Ricochet. But listen, when they push him off the cliff, he's going to be doing a 850 and land on his feet, so he'll be all right. It's not like he's going to get hurt or nothing.
All right. Yeah, so I think that is all the comments we have for now. But, Ron, you want to plug next week's shows for us, starting off with tomorrow's shows?
Oh my God, can I plug these shows? Let me plug them. So tomorrow night, after NXT go off the air, me and the captain, we're going to be reviewing NXT. I review NXT. She tiny yells at me, blah, blah, blah. It's a good time. Join us after 10. What's the next show? Let's do this. Come on, what's the next thing? Scream. That's going to be tomorrow night at, I believe, I'm thinking they're doing a doubleheader, but it's going to be around 9. So tune in to the Unpopular Review entertainment side. Oh, I think they're both doing these two movies right here. And Halloween.
Yeah, it's a doubleheader.
Yes, doubleheader. Halloween Kills. That's been a lot of conversation over the weekend. So please tune into that. There's going to be around, I'm going to say be there by 9. It's going to be a good time, so you should be there.
All right.
Oh, also on Wednesday, I believe it's around 9:15, 9:30. Don't shoot the messenger, but join the captain and Mike Knox around the block as they talk about the challenge, spies, lies, and allies. I don't do a good job as they do hyping this up, but apparently there's a show where there's friendships, there's drinking, and people sometimes don't like each other, and there's money involved. And listen, with money involved, you don't have to worry. It's not like the Squid Game where people don't. Why did you zoom in?
Oh, you're funny, man.
Maybe that's why they do it.
Around 9:15 is a great time. It's not like it's a reality show. It's a challenge. It's all these challenges, and they're going out for money, and you have to worry about people not making the next round because they actually got eliminated. What's the next thing we're plugging? Come on. Oh, Devil's Advocate. I believe that's on Thursday. Keanu Reeves and Christina. That is tremendous. I didn't even know they did work together. But yes, that's going to be Thursday at 9 p.m. Unpopular Review, UPRE, baby. I sound like David. Tune in for that. It's a good time. It's gonna be fun. What's the next plug? Come on. Oh, SmackDown. You can watch that on Fridays, right after SmackDown go off the air. One of the co-hosts is here, the Wrestling Doll. She'll be there on Friday. You do Fridays, right? Because I just read, I don't even know who.
I do. I'm going to see what I have to do about that
Friday night. So right after, this is such tremendous. I love the
She does the show with Chris.
She does. No, Chris does.
No, Monday. I do with the fun.
Yeah. Technically,
Chris was on Friday. I don't know. Chris on so many shows.
No.
He only covered last week because Stefan couldn't make it.
No, the technician. I know this is your last show, but you don't need to be shitting all over the place. Like you just sitting there, the Chris, and you just try to like. I'm doing the plugs. That's what you had me be. I'm the plug.
Get back to what you were doing. Get back to the plugs, or whatever.
Oh, that's not a thing anymore. We finished that. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently the technician follows our product. Also on Wednesday, right after 10.
Saturday.
Oh, it's this Saturday. Thank you. See, I don't follow the product. Whoops. On Saturday, All Elite Wrestling has been moved. It got bumped for a hockey game because people watch hockey. So you can tune in, I guess, right after 10. I just know that I think people will be there, so please tune in for AEW.
Oh my God, man!
Some people will be there.
Big Daddy Cool will be there along with the co-host.
I promise you, people are there. We don't know the host thing, and I think Big Daddy Cool's going to be there.
It'll be Big Daddy Cool and another host to be determined.
No, it's not. We'll say it's not. Let's put it this way. Hold on. Whoa. Tune in for AEW on Saturday after 10. To be determined host. Okay, where did that even come from? They know that.
Who else would it come from?
These lips have never been on no ass.
Whatever.
Oh,
Oh man, this
stop.
has been fun. But let's catch up with the last of these comments for tonight. So George Lewis says, I believe Ricochet. I believe in
Thank you,
Ricochet. I think he
George.
could be an
You
be
could.
a intercontinental championship picture. You mean in the okay? No,
How
just
are you gonna judge anybody when you can't even plug the shows? How are you gonna be rude to people? Don't do that.
Don't be rude to George. He believes in our. He believes in our.
He believes in Ricochet.
Oh man.
Yeah, let me just scrap on George.
I mean, this one believes that he's gonna be pushed off a cliff. So
that's
And
true.
he is. And he's gonna do a
Corey
nice
says.
thing.
Corey says Ricochet is going for the IC title. George says he's seen the movie Devil's Advocate and it was a good movie.
Woo, so you should
Zoe
take it to
says
the
I'm
review.
going to Raw November 22nd and I'm going to see what I have to do about Survivor Series. All right. Hope to see you there, man. I mean, I won't be there, but I believe most of the UPR people are going to be at Survivor Series. Stay tuned for more info on that. Yeah, I'm a senior here too, Mom.
Oh, she's such a great mom supporting you. Good job.
I don't know.
I
don't watch AEW because of college football. Nice. Ricochet needs a tag team partner so he can become one half of the SmackDown tag team champs. Ricochet and Jeff Hardy would be a great tag team. I never thought of that. That's a good idea.
That's fun.
that'd
But
be interesting.
all right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. But yeah, that's all the comments for tonight. I'm gonna be rude. I'm gonna steal the spotlight one more time. So there was like 2 viewers at the show, so I'm gonna do this again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't here at the beginning of the show, I am going to be taking a little bit of a break. You know, it's not a goodbye forever. It's just to see you later. But I am going to be stepping. I will say I am going to be stepping away, for the time being permanently as a full-time host. You know, you might catch me on some UPRE episodes, maybe, predictions episode, here or there. But besides that, just wanted to thank you guys for being such great fans and I'm coming up on 2 years with UPR actually. But yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just a goodbye for now. And, I'll see you guys down the road. But besides that, I think
Can
tonight.
I say something here real quick? I'm sorry. I know I've been a practical joker all night, but this kid is a really good kid. Everything that I mean, you got more time on UPR than I do, but everything that you have done for UPR, for being a co-host to everything back there, you're a good kid. I know you're going to be back and stuff, and I just want to say thank you, Sanderson.
I appreciate it, bro.
Hashtag that. Thank you, Sanderson.
Thank you.
It means that you guys in the chat are actually listening to me. So please do that. If you don't do it, it means you didn't listen to me. And either way, have a great night. But you're rude. But carry on, Sanderson.
Oh my God, you're funny. But yeah, like I said, grateful for the fans and grateful for my co-hosts and grateful for you guys here tonight. I know this was it's a little bit of an impromptu thing, but I am going to be taking time away, to focus on my referee stuff, and I'm going to be working a lot more. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna miss this. This is always fun to do. Alma Sanderson is not taking over. Elvis.
Don't disrespect nobody's
This is one thing I won't miss.
Nobody will miss Elvis.
Oh man.
Elvis is a funny man.
But besides that, before we wrap up, guys, any other final thoughts you guys want to add?
I do. I do have a thought. I just want to say this. Back in the 2000s, I didn't give the Backstreet Boys a lot of credit, but they had some really good songs.
What?
I was talking about.
Like, we were all like, "Oh my God, it's in sync," but kind of Backstreet Boys were dope, and now people didn't even realize that. So
that was so
okay.
Random. Okay.
I actually have a thought that I want to say of something that recently happened. So for the last few months, starting around July, I go to independent wrestling shows that happen locally in my city here in Orlando. And I filmed some of it and I put it up online. And about a day or two ago, I actually just hit 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, just below from the videos that I put up. And a couple of my videos have already hit up to 1,000 views. One has 3,000 already. So I just want to plug that in there. And I'm not going to NXT tomorrow because I'm going to the local show to film and put it up online. If anybody wants to watch them and find them, I am on YouTube as the unofficial camera woman.
Oh,
Yeah,
good name. Cool.
And you can catch your boy refereeing in some of those shows. But
Yes,
that's besides the point.
Yes,
Make sure to go subscribe to make sure to go subscribe to Barbara. And I'm sorry I interrupted what you were saying. You were saying something?
To me, just the fact that I've, like you said, filmed you in some of the videos and the ones that he's in. I'm going to be going to that show that's happening next month, so I'll be catching him there.
All right, sounds good.
I gotta give you credit. You do a great job being ref. And you know the guy who said I hate you. You tell me where he's at. I'll go after him. So I'll spill hot
Some of them are the people that are in the ring because apparently he counts too slow for their life.
Oh, you're talking about Alexander Zane. Okay.
Alexander Zane, Daniel Lacey said that to you.
Right. I didn't like that.
Daniel Lacey said that? I don't remember that. I don't know.
He said that. You know that was 3. And like that, I don't like it.
It wasn't 3. I mean, people want to
It wasn't a
5.
3.
What can I tell you? So, George Lewis also says, I can't wait for Raw coming to my hometown November 8th. I don't know where that is, but
well, November they're going to be up in like England or in the UK or in Europe. So
really, that might be a house show, but they might like a Monday Night Raw. Which are you? Okay, he George might know. Say it one more time for George. Wrestling.
Hey, do me a favor instead of saying it. Oh wait, so the unofficial. I'm gonna put it in the chat here.
Oh, you're gonna put it? Okay, there you go.
Woman, it's in the chat. If you guys want to go check Barbara out on YouTube at the unofficial camera woman, she would greatly appreciate it. Help her get some subscribers. Plus, get to see your boy, the technician referee, and that's it. But ladies and gentlemen, for myself, Bad Guy Jamp. Did I say Jamp? I said.
Oh wait,
Champ,
we got a
sorry.
good comment over here.
Oh, and he's got his own T-shirt.
Series.
Oh my God, you got a
I
Survivor
need one
Series.
of those.
Hey, congratulations, Anthony. That's awesome, man. Have fun over there.
Man.
Make sure, I'm sure Bad Guy Champ's T-shirt will be on some sort of pro wrestling shirt website soon. But for myself, for Bad Guy Champ, for Wrestling Doll, guys, thank you so much. I hope I'll see you soon. Don't know when I'll be back, but have an amazing night, and we will see you tomorrow for NXT.
And what are we doing to you?
You're gonna yell at Captain, and Captain's gonna little yell at you.
For results and review show. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and have a fantastic night.